Hi, Sarah Banas here, Simply Sarah Made Easy. I'm going to show you something really neat today, and we're going to learn a couple of skill sets along the way as well. So we are going to make a bookmark today, but what we're going to do is we're going to make a print then cut bookmark, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use Cricut's new waterproof sticker set. So we're going to use the holographic. We're not going to use both parts of it, so it's really neat because it's so that you can make waterproof stickers. But what we're going to do is we're just going to use the transparent holographic overlay to really make a really super neat bookmark. So let's go ahead and get started here. You can see that I already have up this design. This is right in images. Let me just see if I can. So I had typed in, it came up under sunflower. Let's see here. I'll put the item number for that. I'll look the item number up. I'll find it, and I'll put that in the video description. So if you're looking for this specific design, you can locate it. So I won't waste the time right now, though. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this, and you can see right here that it's 2 layers. We're going to go right here to ungroup, and oops. So that's going to give us this, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and just so that I'm going to duplicate that because I may actually add another layer on top just to give it an extra special little, a little area on top. You'll see in a second. But with this, what we're going to do is we're going to have it selected. You can see the 4 squares in the corner. That means it's selected. And now I'm going to go over here to the bottom right, and I'm going to click Contour. And I'm just going to click on this outside part, okay? And then I'm going to X out of there, and that's going to give us all the cutout pieces. So that's all the cutout pieces, okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to duplicate. Actually, I'm not going to duplicate it first because I'm actually going to contour a little bit further first. So I'm going to go back into contour, and I'm going to get rid of these pieces. I'm going to get rid of everything that is not a tulip or a leaf. Oops. Try to get down there. Get rid of that and that. Oops. Oh, we need that one. It's part of the tulip. And that. And that should be everything. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this 3 times, okay? So I'm going to duplicate. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on the first one, I'm going to go back into contour, and I'm going to get rid of everything except for this tulip and this tulip, okay? Okay, oops, that's not what I wanted. Contour. Let's see why it, oops. I'm not sure why I did that. That was an error. Should not have done that. For some reason when I click that one, that's happening. Oh, I think it's because I accidentally clicked. Okay, that makes sense. So let's see if we can get this one without doing that. There we go. Okay, so now we're perfect. And we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of that. So that's all that happened there is I accidentally clicked that outside box. Okay, so now we're perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these yellow. So those are going to be yellow. And I'll put those right here. I'm going to change this to black. So I'm going to change it to, I want it to be right in between those two shades. I don't want it pure black, but I don't want it like super gray either. Like that should be perfect like that. Okay, so now on our second one, we're going to again go to contour. And so let's see, first time we kept those two. Now let's go ahead and now let's just keep the leaves in this one, okay? Get rid of everything except for the leaves. Okay. Oops, I must have accidentally done it again. Which one did I accidentally click? So it's 1, 2. For some reason, I'm missing these bottom two. Oh, I clicked off of them on accident. That's okay. I need that guy a bit. Oh, that's when that happened. So I'm not sure how I can. Did I get it? Okay. Just got to get rid of that, and then we should be good. Yep, now we're good. Okay, so I'm going to turn these all green. I think that's a good color of green. Okay, and now I'm going to turn the remaining tulips red. So let's go ahead and get rid of everything except for the remaining tulips. And of course we accidentally hit it, and there's something else in there too. I think that and that. There we go. And now let's do those in a nice pretty red. Okay, so now there is this part of it. Okay, so now let's take this. So I think for now, no, I take that back. We are going to. Let's make this super duper pretty, okay? So let's duplicate this. Go big or go home, right? So we're going to duplicate that. And this is what we're going to do. So we're going to make that white. And I think this is all matching up nicely. Let's take all of this and let's flatten. Okay. So our pieces are a little bit off. This piece here. So the red is just a little bit off. So let's see if we can get that just a little bit better. Just a little bit. Let me see if I can get that perfect. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to, just to get this perfect so I can get a really, really beautiful, sometimes it makes sense to take a couple extra seconds and do an extra step. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to offset, and I'm going to offset this by the tiniest amount. Okay, so maybe like 0.03. Okay, and then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to take the offset, and I'm going to turn the offset, and then I can get rid of this one. Let me actually just try this first before I get rid of that. Let me send that to the back. Oops, send it back. And let me see if I can, if that overlaps at all. Nope, doesn't. Okay, so that's perfect. So then I'll take my yellow and I will offset that. And that'll keep you from having any, where you're missing any of the, where you end up with a little white border. We're going to send that to the back. Okay, and then our leaves. And we'll offset those. And those are this color. Get rid of that. Send these to the back. This is going to be really, really, really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to take and I'm going to flatten all that. And see how we got rid of all those little white lines around it? And now it's perfect. This is going to be spectacular. Okay, so I'm selecting the background layer and I'm selecting this. And I'm going to take these and I'm going to select both. I'm going to align center. And now I'm going to flatten all of this together. So now this is set up for print then cut, okay? So now what I need, I shouldn't have done that quite yet, but that's okay. I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to then delete 2 of these layers. Okay, so I'm going to unflatten this. I'm going to get rid of this, and this is all I need, because this is going to be our holographic layer. So the sandwich will go like this. We'll have this print then cut layer, then this will be the holographic layer, and this will be right here on top, and you'll be able to see through that. That'll be the holographic translucent layer. And then this we're going to put on top, and on this we're going to cut this out of a special Cricut sticker paper. So that's going to be super pretty. So this is going to be our bookmark. So let's go ahead and let's get this made. Let's see, we have everything set. So this is set to print then cut. We want that to be a cut layer. So basic cut. Okay. Okay, so we're all set. So now let's go ahead. We're going to go to make it. And I don't know if I have, we're going to be making this with the Cricut Xtra today. I don't think that I have it plugged in, so I'm not sure if this is going to let me move forward far enough for to get this made without taking a break and going and plugging it in. So let's just see. Everything is going to be on matte. Okay, so, all right, so it may let me move forward to show you this. So now we're going to click continue. Something that you always want to do when you're doing a print then cut is you want to make sure that your printer settings are correct. Okay, so I'm going to click send a printer. And so you're going to select your printer here on the drop down. This is the printer we're going to use. I do want bleed on for this. Use system dialog box. You need to click that over to the right. And now when I click print, I'm going to get another dialog box up. This is where you do your print settings. This is how you're going to get a really good solid print no matter what printer you're using. Okay. So the printer that I'm using today, this is like literally like a $40 or $50 printer. I'll link it in the video description. It's just a good printer that's very inexpensive. It's a good printer if you know how to do your print settings. So I'm going to click preferences. Now mine are going to be a little bit different than what yours may look like if you're using an Epson or if you're using just a different printer brand. You may get a different one, a different print settings up, but it's always going to have these tabs on top. You'll just want to go through all of them. Make sure that if it has fast print set, that you click that off. If it has bidirectional printing click that off. And then go through these tabs on top and adjust your settings so that you're getting a good print quality. So one of the settings you'll want to adjust on yours is the paper type. I'm going to use matte presentation paper. Okay, and then print quality to best or high. Print in grayscale, you also make sure that's off. If you ever get a black and white print, that's why. Paper quality, make sure that it's on high. Advanced, that mine doesn't have anything because this just doesn't have anything on this one. I mean, you can use this if you want, but you don't need to. But yours may have more settings in advanced that you want to tweak. Okay, you just want to get the best print quality out of whatever your settings you have available are. Then click OK. And now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to load some 65-pound cardstock. I use Recollections brand. I'll link that in the video description as well. It's the best 65-pound cardstock I have ever used. It's all I use anymore for that specific weight. I'm going to link it in the video description. It prints perfectly. It cuts perfectly. It's just a really, really good cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to load my cardstock onto my printer. I'll click print, and then I'll grab that off the printer, and we'll meet over at the Cricut, and we'll get this done. Okay, so here we are. We have our print off the printer. It's got your registration mark so that it knows where to cut. It'll just cut the border. So this is the holographic sticker paper I was telling you about, the waterproof sticker paper. Super, super nice. So it comes with the sticker that you print, and then also this super pretty holographic overlay. Okay. It actually has clear overlay and it has the holographic overlay. We are going to use the holographic overlay today. So what I'm going to do, so normally it's got a really nice like peel away on the back. What I'm going to do, I don't want to waste this all because obviously I can use the rest of it on another project. But also, I'll also have an extra sheet of sticker paper because I'm not using it for this. So that being said, I'm going to cut off just the size that I need. Okay. I'm not wasting anything. And I could do this, so there's a couple ways I could do this. I could do this, I could cut this separately, or I can do what I'm doing and I can cut it, sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the other cut on here so I don't waste anything. Where is the other cut? Oh, sorry. Making mistakes. So I just want to make sure that I get this cut without wasting any. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this and I'm going to peel that laminate off of there. And I'm going to make another video using this for its intended purpose as sticker paper. But I think you guys are all like me and you like to find other uses for things as well. Okay, so that's that. You can't see it without the camera on. Oh, there you can. Wrong side. That's the holographic. So I'm just peeling that right off of there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm not just going to plop it down on there. I'm going to carefully start at one end. And then I'm going to make sure that I get it on there nice and even without any bubbles. Okay, so going straight down. And I'm going to cut some of this off. I don't know if this is set so that, because it is Cricut brand, I've used other laminates before and it's interfered with the cut lines, but because this is Cricut brand, obviously they have optimized it for their system, so it shouldn't be any issue at all with the sensor, with the what's the word I'm looking for? With the marks. Why can't I think of the name? Registration marks. There it is. Okay. Be very, very careful that I'm getting this on correctly. The better you get this on here, the better your cut is going to be. There we go. Always nice when it goes perfect. Okay, so this is all set now, okay? So what I'm going to do, I don't know if it'll load already or not. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring you back over to my laptop and we will put in our cut settings for this and then we will get this cut. Okay. So here we are, we're back at my laptop, we're on Design Space. It shows that it's been printed, and now it's asking me to what's what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness, I am awful today with words. And now it's asking me to choose my setting. So if it doesn't show on this first, the whatever the most popular ones, then you can go to browse all materials. I'm not sure if they have one for their holographic. Let's try water. Let's just try sticker paper and see if it comes up. If they have, so printable sticker paper, no liner, gray liner, transparent holographic. Okay, so right here. And then what I'm going to do, so I'm going to do that, but because we're not doing stickers, we're doing, our base is not a sticker. Our base is the cardstock. I am going to select this. We're going to hope this works. And we're going to add more pressure. Okay, hopefully that's enough. It should be. If not, I would just switch it up and I would use, like poster board setting or something a little bit heavier. Okay, so but this should work. So everything's all set. Let's go back over to the machine. Let's get it loaded in there. It'll cut this out, and then we will cut our, and we actually didn't need one of these layers, and I didn't realize that, but we'll get rid of this one. And then we'll cut out that top layer that's really gonna make the whole thing pop. Okay, so I have my mat loaded into my Xtra. I have it all lined up. Everything's all set with that. I am going to go back over to my laptop. I'm going to press the go button. It's going to suck it in. It's going to read the registration marks, and it's going to cut it. Okay, here goes. It's all set. So now I'm going to go back over. I'm going to eject this, and I will meet you back here, and we will get it unloaded. Or actually, I'm sorry. I take that back. So I'm going to bring you back over to my laptop with me, and we're going to set up our cut setting for the smart sticker paper. Okay, so this is what we're going to do now. We're going to click on Canvas. Should bring us back. If not, nope. So we're going to go to cancel. Yes. And then we're going to go back to, we're going to click cancel again. We're going to go back to our canvas. The reason that we're doing this is that I don't need this. I thought I was going to cut the holographic layer separate, and I did not. So we can get rid of both of those. Those two are done. And now this is the only layer left that we have to make. We're going to be making that on mat. Continue. And so the material for this is smart, let's see, smart cardstock. Let's see, sticker cardstock maybe, sticker paper. No, let's see. You know what? So for this, I'm sure there is a setting. Let's see if just smart brings it up. Smart writable, iron-on, metallic permanent. So this may not be natural to this, like the Joy might not have this as one of its settings, which is fine because you can kind of just work around that. What I'm going to do, let's see if it can cut poster board. This is the Joy Xtra, excuse me. So let's see. Nope, that's not one of the settings. So let's see what it has available for all materials. So foil poster board, that should be just fine. Or heavy cardstock should also cut it just fine. Let's go with heavy cardstock. Let's go to heavy cardstock and then we'll click more. And now that should definitely cut it perfectly. So let's go ahead and let's go back over to the machine. We'll get this loaded onto the mat and we'll get it cut. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back over to my laptop. Real quick, I'm going to press go, and then it's going to suck it in. We're going to get that final layer cut. Okay, so this is all done now. We'll go ahead and we'll get this mat unloaded, and then we'll meet up back here and we will get put together. Okay. So here we are. Unfortunately, so the Joy Xtra has the cutest little weeding tool, and it's fantastic that goes with it, and I can't find it anywhere. I just had it last night, and I don't know what I did with it. So we're going to use this, but just know that the Xtra has a really, really awesome weeding tool that comes with it. So we're going to take this off of here, and actually we might not even need a weeding tool. Let's see. Oh, yep, probably don't even need one. Just so that you're aware, if you ever get bits like this on your mat, super easy way. I don't know if I have anything over here. I don't think I do. Super easy way to take this off of here, though, is to take a credit card and just scrape an old credit card and just scrape it right off. Cleans it right up. You don't have to clean each of these bits off of here. Or a ruler will work also. Okay, so we have this. And we have this. So this is sticker paper. So one thing that, well, here, let's take the backing off. Let's see how much that is, the backing. Because I can see that white edge. No, so this is definitely going to have it on there also. This is nice and sturdy, though. This sticker paper is really, really nice. Let's just, and that cut really, really well, too. Get this off of here. Okay. All right. So this, one little tiny bit that's stuck behind. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Now we're going to take this and we're going to line that up perfectly. And that is going to be the perfect top to it. It's going to really make it pop and give it a really, really pretty finish. Okay, there we are. And that is our completed. So the only thing that I wasn't super careful on this bottom part, and I wish I had been, because now I have a little bit, just a little tiny bit of extra right here that I could have not had if I had just been a little bit more careful on putting that final layer that I just put on. If I'd been a little tiny bit more careful, I could have gotten that a little bit more perfect. So I'm just going to trim that off of there. Trim that little bit off of there. And that's it. And that is our bookmark. Super, super pretty. I don't know if you can see the holographic. So that's it. That's all there is to it. Super easy, super pretty. And that's it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask me in the video here below, or right in the Facebook group. I'm always in there. I will link everything in the video description. I will link the Facebook group. I'll link everything that I used here. I will link the Joy Xtra. Love the machine. It's a great machine. And that's it. If the video is helpful or of interest to you, like the video. That helps me out a lot. But also subscribe to my channel. You'll get notification when the videos come out. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.